Welcome to the tour of our Italian home, where we got to spend 3 years while my husband was stationed at Aviano Air Base, and it's the home that we got to welcome our baby boy to. The house is a short drive to the Sacile Square, where there's shopping, restaurants, and bars. I immediately liked this house based on the outside. There are a ton of different trees and grass for Miles and Gunner to run around. It is fully fenced in, and there are hedges for privacy, which were really nice. I love the outside wraparound porch where I spent a lot of time outside. The mosquitoes were not too bad at our house. I know closer to the square there are quite a few mosquitoes. My favorite part of the outside is, of course, the 2 trees that bloom pink blossoms in the springtime. We ended up in our little town of Cavolano because we knew we wanted a bigger yard and there weren't any closer to the city center. So let's get on into it. Our landlord left the piano and grandfather clock. The first room off of our entryway was once an office, but after we had Miles, it became our extra storage and stroller room. Next up is our living room. We had a playpen, a couch, TV. I always loved this archway, which leads into our kitchen. We had a pretty small kitchen. There wasn't a ton of storage for food or appliances, but we made it work. We did have a dishwasher, which I don't think I could have lived without. Ultralight. We did get the IKEA special IKEA table with 2 bar stools. There were 2 windows in the kitchen, which let in a lot of natural light. Down the main hall, we had a big linen closet, which was really nice because there's not a ton of storage in Italian homes. We had 2 pink bathrooms upstairs. Everything in them was pink: the bathtub, the toilet, the bidet. This one was mine, and it had a beautiful view. When Miles got a little bit bigger, this was his too, since it was the only one with a bathtub. And here is Nolan's bathroom. His bathroom was a little bit smaller with just a walk-in shower. Both of our bathrooms had storage under the sink, which was really nice. We decided to make bedroom number 1 a closet because there are not any closets in the bedrooms, and Nolan and I shared this one. Base gives you 2 wardrobes per person, so we lined them up on the sides. And this was the view outside. Bedroom number 2 was Miles's room. It was really nice having the shutters because when you close them, the room is super dark and it kept the temperature regulated. Bedroom number 3 was our master, and we easily fit our king-size bed, nightstands, and dresser. And then we'll head downstairs. This is bathroom number 3, perfect for a guest. Bedroom number 4, which was a guest room and our wine storage. It's also attached to a bonus room that we used for storage. We had a laundry room, which was really nice to fit both the washer and dryer. Right next door is another room for hanging clothes. We had a huge multi-purpose room downstairs. It started out as a man cave and then slowly transformed to our gym, a play area for Miles. The mother-in-law suite was a perfect addition because we knew we wanted to try and have a baby in Italy, and we would have a lot of guests for extended periods of time. There was a living room area, a small kitchenette, and we put our big fridge from Base in there. The bedroom was nice. It fit a queen-size bed easily and a big dresser, and there were already some built-in closet space. There was a little balcony off of the bedroom. Bathroom with a very small tub, which some of our guests actually did use. The garage was very big and it allowed for 2 cars to fit in there. There was a lot of storage, and I was very thankful to have the covered garage when there were hailstorms. And that concludes the house tour. Overall, we loved our house so much. If we ever come back to Aviano, we would love to live in the same house. All of our neighbors were Italian, and it was nice to get to practice Italian. We loved all the space outside to get to play, especially as Miles grew. And of course, my love for all of the pink plants in the yard was a bonus. I loved the quiet neighborhood, and especially being able to go for walks through the vineyard. We often did a 2-mile loop through the vineyards. We lived really close to the meat and cheese shop and loved stopping there, and the women who worked there loved Miles. On Mondays, a truck with fruit and veggies would park out front, and that's where we would get our produce for the week. We loved our neighborhood and our house so much. It was a perfect home to bring our baby boy home to. We have so many special memories in this house.